All hail a beard, it's your boy Big Beard B, and we back for another edition of Big Beard Business. Listen, if you are new to the fragrance game, or if you've been around for a while, then you will likely know that the world of fragrance is not cheap, alright? Not at all. Even if you're buying cheapies, once you buy a lot, well, the price goes up. And speaking of prices that go up, today I'm here with 5 fragrances worth more than what you paid for them. All right, man. So I was looking around in my fragrance collection, and I thought about a conversation that I had with Kevin Samuels and the bow tie fragrance guy. All right, and we were talking about some fragrances that went up in price, but inadvertently. We were talking about the house of Mulger and some of the fragrances within that lineup that have skyrocketed in price. So precursor, I have a Mulger in this video today. So today I just wanted to mention a few fragrances that have gone up in price and are likely more expensive than what you paid for them some time ago. So now that you know what we're doing, let's get down to Big Beard business. This first fragrance up is from Noogler, and it's one that most of you have heard about. This fragrance is in the Amen collection, and this one is Ultra Zest. Now, Ultra Zest is a fragrance that didn't get a ton of love once it came out, and the hype around this fragrance began to really hit the scene as it hit discounters and supply dried up. Listen, this thing, just like most of the Amen flankers, would be about $90 or $89. I know that's so weird. Some are $89, some are $90. Just depends at launch. And I personally really enjoyed this fragrance since it began. This one is a spring staple for a lot of people. It has that patchouli DNA that you get. You have some orange, obviously, with the zest. You have a bit of ginger, some moderate sillage, and this one comes off to be creamy. And I think that is what really spiked this thing up. Obviously, supplies dwindled away on the gray market sites. It dried up, and boom, this thing is now available for the upward price of $300. Talk about a flip. So if you have this one in your collection, you're not a huge fan, you could offload it and make a little bit more coin and buy something that you're really looking for. But if you look on sites like eBay and Amazon, the price is far over the $89 or $90 that you would have originally paid for this thing. Now, what I will tell you is that $300 price point is probably not something I would pay for it, but you have people out there who are really looking to do that. So this one could be your cash cow. Maybe not a cash cow, but it could definitely earn you a little bit of coin, man. So make sure if you have this one in your collection, revisit it, get your nose on it again, wear it some, or offload it, man. Ultra Zest from Thierry. And the next fragrance on the list is one that you are likely expecting to see here, so I'm going to go ahead and get it out of the way. This one embodies the spirit of competition, and this is a great fragrance, all right? This one has yuzu, it has grapefruit, it has some sandalwood, and it's aquatic, given its name. This one is the 2016 release of Invictus Aqua. Now, Invictus Aqua is a fragrance that a lot of people are looking to have within their collection. In fact, somebody just hit me up on Instagram, a long-time subscriber hit me up on Instagram like, yo, B, you try and get rid of that 2016 bottle? I'm like, nope. Nah, Doug. Thanks for keeping me in mind, no good. This is one that a lot of people enjoy, and just like Ultra Zest, the prices have gone up on this thing. So at release, this thing was probably about $90 or so. Let's go $105 at max. And this one can also be found in the upwards price point of $300. Now, Paco Rabanne likely understood that they were missing out on the hype of Invictus Aqua, and we saw a new release of this fragrance come out in 2018 with Invictus Aqua 2018. Now, 2016 is regarded as the far superior scent, although I believe you have 2018 in your collection, you don't have to pay $300 plus for this, but that's just me, man. You do what you want to do. All right, so if you have this one in your collection and you're looking to offload it, I had someone who just hit me up about it, like, hey, can I get rid of it? So I may be able to link you, or you can put this one on Amazon or eBay or any place like that, a fragrance decant form. It doesn't matter. People are going to look to pick this thing up. Even if they haven't smelled it, I think the hype alone gets this one where people want to buy it. So Invictus Aqua 2016 has gone up in price. We are at our halfway point, and this next fragrance is one that has gotten a lot of love out there. And since its discontinuation, the supply of this thing has dwindled greatly. A lot of times when a fragrance is discontinued, you can find it on discounters for a long time. This fragrance is about 10 years old or so. It has leather, it has styrax, and you may know what this one is. This one is from Van Cleef and Arpels, Midnight in Paris. All right, man. The pricing on this thing is crazy in comparison to what you could purchase it for. Now, when this thing was still alive and popping, I think I bought this fragrance for like $30. And I didn't realize that the price went up until like 2017, really. I did a review on this thing and I was talking about how cheap it was. People were like, you tripping? You call that thing cheap? And by going back and to look at it, it's like, oh, this thing has gone up in pricing quite a bit. So this one can also be picked up between $250 and $300. Again, this thing was $30. All right, I picked it up for $30. And look at it, the price has gone way up on this thing. I don't wear this thing much at all, but I'm not sure if I want to get rid of it for the simple fact that I have it in the collection. Who knows, the price may continue to go up on this thing and I might be able to, trade it for something that I want. But definitely, man, I really don't trade fragrances either, so don't hit me up on that. In addition to that leather, this one has this smooth, powdery type of feel to it. I think it's a very enjoyable scent. I mean, a lot of people do like it. Is it on trend with fragrances today? No, but you could wear this thing and you're still going to smell amazing, which is why people elect to pick this thing up, man. So Van Cleef and Arpels, Midnight in Paris, and even the bottle is pretty dope too. It gives you that skylight Midnight in Paris type of feel, I think. I mean, I've never been in Paris on a midnight, but if I had to think about it, it would look like this. Now, this next fragrance is one that I recently mentioned in a 4 fragrances to double up on video. I had 2 bottles of this. I gave one away, and since the release of that video, the fragrance gods have shined down on me and blessed your boy. Yeah, so a long time relationship or connection of mine, I guess that'll be better stated, connection of mine hit me up like, B, I saw the video and I got you. And like I said, man, the fragrance god shined down on me. And the fragrance that I'm mentioning is one that is rich, it's opulent, it's creamy, it's woody, and it's from my people over at Kilian. And this one is Kilian's Sacred Wood. Now, Sacred Wood in itself is an expensive scent, all right? I think this one was like $275 at launch. Now, this thing cannot be picked up retail anymore in this 50 ml bottle unless they just had some supply in stock left over, but it's rare these days that you'll be able to do that because they dried up pretty quickly. Today you can find it in a refill bottle, which means you have to have it like this or an atomizer to wear it because it's not like this anymore. So I'm not sure why they discontinued this scent. I would love to see them bring it back because I feel like a lot of people would love to have this one in their collection. Now, sometimes notes and ingredients that are used are discontinued or they're not compliant anymore. So you either have to change that or discontinue the fragrance to make sure you keep the integrity of what it should smell like. I have 2 back in my collection now, so it held true of a fragrance I would double up on. It is here live in the flesh. Again, this one wasn't cheap in itself, but now this thing is over $400 of what you can find it for. So you can find this thing for over $400. If you find it for, $300, then, you're doing pretty well. All right. So great fragrance. I believe that should be in every man's collection. Shit, I will probably triple up on it if they were bringing it back. All right. So there you have it, man. Killian's Sacred Wood. And the final fragrance I want to mention today, because the prices have gone way up on this thing, all right? This one was a part of the Tom Ford Private Blend collection. It's one that I really enjoy, and it's a shame that it's gone or vaulted because I think a lot of people would enjoy it if they had it. This fragrance is Tom Ford's Rive the Hombre. Now, Tom Ford understood that this fragrance was great as they re-released it, I believe, in 2018 or 2019, either the end of 2018 or the top of 2019 as a limited edition. And obviously, traditionally, when you see Tom Ford fragrances, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they're like $215 in retail for these things, and then they go upwards from there. This thing relaunched around $330, I want to say, but that kind of dried up too. So that thing is gone away. If you can find it within stores, then again, you're working with limited selection there. However, I just came across this thing online. All right, I kid you not. If I might go back and find that, link it down below. All right, for a sample size of Tom Ford's Rive de Hombre. When I say sample size, I mean like the little free testers that are given away inside the store. This thing was selling for $65. Yes, this little thing, $65, okay? So think about that. Like, what fragrances could you buy? You could buy 3 Nautica Voyage. So you can buy 300 ml of Nautica Voyage for the price of this, all right? It's an amazing scent, River of Amber. I did a review on it long ago. That was also a fragrance I would double up on. Now, if you've been around this channel for a while, then you know I'm not into paying resale prices on fragrances or shoes for that matter. I'm definitely not one to pay resale prices on shoes. But for this one here, I think I would pay the resale prices on this thing because I think it's that dope. I would enjoy having it within the collection. I know not a lot of people have it. Now, with that being said, I saw a bottle of Rive de Hombre on Amazon for about $750. All right, that's a lot more than it was originally sold for. But personally, I think I might buy it and double up on it. All right. So there you have it, man. Rive de Hombre, a solid one to have in the collection. If you have it in your collection and you have like, damn, like, I don't know, hit me up. We can talk about it. Don't hit me up with those $750, though, because I'm not paying that. All right, man. So there you have it. Those are 5 fragrances that the prices have gone way up. If you have any other fragrances that have gone way up in price, and we would love to know about it, you know, see if people can liquidate their collections and trade it in for something new, man. That's all I have for you today. As always, I'm your boy, Big BB. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend that we are back again. And you already know what I need you to do. Just hit the goddamn bell.